Hi everyone, Mimsy here. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little toiletry slash pencil pouch slash makeup bag, whatever you want to use it for. This little handy little square bag that you can make any variation of sizes. You can make it long and skinny for a pencil pouch. This one is perfect for toiletries. These are a super simple sewing project that anyone can do. My daughter actually made a whole bunch of these when she was about 10 for herself and for some friends. This is a total beginner project that can be done in less than an hour. You want to use a nice sturdy fabric for the outside, then a cotton quilting fabric, or this is actually my daughter's dress that I cut up that she outgrew. So this is a great little project to do in an afternoon to prepare for back to school. This is a great little easy project, so let's get started. Okay, so the first step is to cut your fabrics to your desired size. And I made this one more like toiletry size. So it's 12 inches wide by 20 inches tall. If you want to do a pencil pouch, I'd probably do it a little bit longer and not 20 inches, but go a little smaller than that. So then you want to grab a zipper, and I make my zipper to whatever size I want, but if you buy a zipper, you want it to be a little bit longer than the width of your fabric. So mine is 12 inches. I think I cut it to about 13 or 14 inches. Then you lay that zipper down on the fabric, zipper down. So the zipper pull is down on the fabric, and that white fabric that you see there is my outside fabric, and that one is right side up. So essentially the fabric and the zipper are right side to right side. Then you lay your lining fabric on top of that and on top of the zipper right side down. So essentially the two fabrics are right side to right side, which is typical for sewing. You always put your fabrics right side to right side. So now I'm pinning those to the zipper. So you see I'm pinning it to the top of the zipper with the outside fabric, the canvas, underneath the zipper, and my lining fabric on top of the zipper. Just secure that with a few pins. You can see those there, and then we're going to sew across that top of the zipper. Okay, so now we're going to install our zipper foot onto our sewing machine and sew down through both layers of fabric, including the zipper, right next to the zipper teeth, being careful not to sew into the zipper teeth. And this is how it looks once it's all sewn. Then you want to open up the two fabrics so that they are right side up like this. Grab a hold of that unsewn side of the zipper and bring it to the opposite end of your outside fabric, or the canvas in my case. So the canvas is right side to right side here. So you lay that zipper down right to the edge of the canvas so that the edge of the zipper and the edge of the canvas are lined up, and the right side to right side is on the inside of that pouch. Then I'm just going to put a couple pins in there to hold it in place. I'm just putting 3 pins in there just to hold it in place so that I can match up the inside fabric, the lining fabric, without it shifting around. So now you're going to grab the opposite end of the lining fabric and line that up to that same edge of your zipper. Then take out those 3 pins that you just put in there to hold the canvas in place and repin that so that it's also holding your lining fabric as well. So now you've got it pinned with the canvas underneath the zipper and now the lining fabric on top of the zipper. And now we're ready to sew down opposite side of the zipper. So same thing as the first side of the zipper. Use your zipper foot and just sew next to the zipper teeth without sewing into the zipper teeth. Okay, so now it's starting to come together and look like a pouch. The zipper is all sewn in. So now we just need to flip it around, so right side out. So you just put your hand inside that tube, flip that around so that the lining is now on the inside, and now you can kind of see how it's coming together. The lining is now inside, and just arrange that fabric so that the lining is flat against the inside of the canvas, and you can see how the zipper comes together and how nifty that is. It's kind of magical the way that comes together when you turn it right side out. All right, and the next step is to top stitch down the top of the canvas to hold that canvas and the lining against the zipper so that the fabric doesn't get stuck in the zipper like that. Okay, in order to top stitch, you want to open your zipper all the way, and of course using your zipper foot, sew down on top of the canvas right next to the edge, making sure that your lining fabric is flat and straight underneath so that your lining fabric is going to be sewn down properly. So check underneath as you're sewing. Okay, so now we need to open the pouch up and turn it inside out in order to sew up the two sides. So turn it inside out, zip it up, only zip it up about halfway, and then arrange it so that your zipper is in the center like this. Now you're going to straight stitch a seam down both sides of the pouch. When you get to the zipper in the center, stop before you get to the zipper teeth and lift up your presser foot, and then drop it down on the other side and continue sewing. Next, trim off the excess fabric, including the zipper, and then you've got to go back and secure the end of the zipper with some zigzag stitches so that your zipper pull doesn't just pull right off the edge of your zipper. So drop your feed dog so you can just stitch back and forth without pulling your fabric through. And then you'll want to finish off those raw edges, and I just zigzag stitched over both sides. You can do that however you prefer. You could use your serger and serge the edges, or you can use a binding and put a binding on the edge to cover your raw edge, whatever you prefer. Now it's time to make the corners. So unzip your pouch and grab the corners or the sides of the pouch and pull them away from each other in order to create that triangle in the corner. Then I put a pin where I wanted that corner to be sewn in. So I measured it 2 inches from the point, and I did every corner with a 2-inch boxing essentially. So measure 2 inches from the point and then put a pin 2 inches in, and that's where I sewed all my stitching. Repeat that process on all 4 sides, and then you're ready to go ahead and stitch up all those corners. Once the 4 corners are sewn, then you will cut off that excess fabric on each corner and then finish off the raw edges in your preferred method. Either use your serger or just do a zigzag, or you could use binding. And once all 4 corners are raw edges are finished off, you can turn your bag right side out, making sure to push all the corners of your bag out, and you are all finished. So now you can fill your bag with your pencils or crayons or makeup or toiletries or whatever things you want to put into your bag. And the nice thing about these bags is you can make them any size, any shape, to accommodate anything that you're wanting to hold or carry around or organize. They're so handy. Okay, one more quick little thing. The other variation on this bag is that I did not put any tabs on here, but you could put a loop or a tab right here on either side of this bag so that or on one side, so that you could hold it like this or potentially hang it if you wanted to. I see a lot of men's toiletry bags that have a tab on one side, so that would be an easy addition to that. You could create a little tab. I actually did create a couple little tabs for this, but as I was sewing it and doing the tutorial, I forgot to add it in there. And I didn't want to open it back up. Anyhow, you could add those in there with a ribbon or create a tab. So another variation on this cute little bag.